Why, hello everybody, welcome to today's episode. As you can see, I've been doing some tree farming, got myself some more wood in my inventories, finally putting the mob farm to some use, using the bones there, growing some trees, just getting more wood, and I've been using the wood for that to begin building some stilts out on the new mushroom farm, and also I decided to put the railings up for this area, so now this place looks a lot more than just a couple of these half blocks just slabbed together. But either way, I need to do a couple of things this episode, so I want to begin either working on one of these two places here, so begin working on the spawner over here, begin working on the mine, begin working on the wheat, or begin working on a new project, which I believe I'll probably build above here, so it'll be like another one of these massive things way up there. But I'm not exactly sure yet. So, you'll have to give me a minute here as I continue to gather resources, and I might begin deciding on what to do, but I'll probably begin laying out the basis for everything I want to begin doing this episode. So that way I can figure out what I'm going to do. So I'm probably going to begin starting a whole bunch of stuff before moving on to one of them. So I'm probably going to begin doing all that, but I'll be right back here with you guys with some more resources so I can begin working on everything. Okay, so I have built out the first part here. This is the first thing I wanted to build for today for the secondary project. This is not part of the wheat farm or either of the, the mob spawner or the mine shaft. So this is for the other thing, but I also have to go through here. I want to begin putting in wood columns and some staircases. I do also have to clear out the water while also building some minor structuring stuff from under here, so I still have to do that quite a bit, but I wanted to update you guys here on this little thing here for the secondary part, still smaller than the main one over here, and it's probably going to stay that way, but I have a little center part here. Apparently I messed up in its dimensions, so it's not equal, but it is aligned with the actual platforms down here, so that's whatever, that's fine. So could get annoyed about that. Actually, I could probably remove the middle part here. That'd probably be doable, but that's not very important right now. Oh, I gotta go to the bed. Oh, also another little thing I figured out is that if I walk over to the bed here, is that if you click on the foot of the bed, you get that message, but if you click on the head of it, you actually go to sleep. So that's an interesting thing I did not know. That the head of the bed, I think, has a different thing connected to it. So, for anyone out there that's wanting to use the beds more to their advantage, be using the head of the bed, not the end of it. But either way, I'm going to continue my work on this, and I'm probably going to come back up with you guys with updates on the mines. So, catch you guys here in a second. Okay, guys, I've been doing work on the mines here, and you might notice that I'm missing some of the wood, and that's because I ran into a small problem. If I come all the way down here, you'll notice the mines are flooded again. That's because I decided to use wood down there, and kind of forgot that there's a little thing known as fire. So, yeah, that kind of caught up to me a little bit, so I have to redo some of that. I have to gather back up some of the wood I used down here. But I believe there is something I can do to get around this. If I remember correctly, the new block that was introduced, called the wood slab, that does not have a burning property because you have to use a pick on it. So, hopefully, I can begin using that down there in the mines. So that way I can use the same wood that I was wanting to use without having to worry about everything catching fire. Luckily, I was able to stop the fire. It was spreading quite alarmingly quick. But I was able to cut it off at the 2 points that you can see there. Lost a lot of wood, but luckily everything did not burn down. It's just this little section here. I was able to cut everything off with using my axe and make sure that it didn't spread any further, because I did risk actually losing my base there. So luckily, I was able to actually stop it. But either way, I will come right back with you guys with more progress on the mines, maybe, or I might just be done with doing that today. Because, ooh, that almost gave me a heart attack. Oh, boy. But I might begin working on one of the other farms, or begin working on the project I've already started work on. But either way, guys, I'll be back here with you guys in a minute after that little incident. Oh boy, that almost gave me a heart attack. Okay, so I've done some more work on the platforms up there. As you can see, I actually put the grids in and also put the walls up to contain water within. As you can see over here, I also put some dirt for the platforms, but some of you may be able to guess by now that I am building a passive farm. So the hostile one will be over here, the passive one will be here. I do need to, however, get grass from a long way away. Luckily, with this seed, by pure chance, I happen to get no grass for a very far distance. The closest grass is way over there. So when this farm is active, there is basically no grass around. When I'm near that grass, this farm isn't active. Well, alright, there goes that stuff. I'll go collect that real quick. Okay, stuff recollected. But as I was saying, while the passive mob farm is active, no other mobs should be spawning at this distance out. Because if I'm standing here is like the only position where both of them could spawn, because the closest grass is over there, while the passive mob farm would be over here. So it will be a tad out of the way. So I probably should put some more reason to be in this area, but I am setting more and more stuff up over here, so shouldn't worry about that too much. But I've got all the water streams nice and collected here. I need to build a little system there, but I also, while I'm here, want to check up on the mushroom farm I built last episode, because I want to see if the mushrooms are growing, because if they're not, then I need to raise all the torches on the inside. Because I've been working on this for a couple of hours, so if they haven't grown, then, yeah. There's still 4 here. Yep, I think the torches need to get moved up, from what I'm seeing here, because it doesn't look like they're growing at all. But I did put this roof here, give myself an extra 1 block space. Yeah, it looks like I pretty soon move all these torches up by 1, because it doesn't look like anything's growing because of it. So, gotta do that as well. I need to find a drop-down point. I think it's around here or so. There's a good drop-down. Over here. Nope, alright, took half a heart. Well, either way, yeah, that needs to get set up. I need to be slowly moving grass over, because, yeah, there's the closest grass I can probably snatch is way over there. So, yeah, I can begin hooking that up, and I don't even have to go around and remove any grass because of it. So, nice and easy. Set that up. All of it should be sorting, and they'll just currently they're just going to fall over here, I believe, just above this torch. Yeah, above this torch is where all the mobs should be falling to. They should just fall to their death or so. Maybe they'll survive with like a little health, like a tiny bit. I probably could just punch them. But either way, that is now set up. And I do need to begin moving stuff around the mushroom farm, but now I need to begin moving grass all the way up there. And also putting dirt so the grass can grow on everything. So, probably should begin doing that. But anyways, guys, I feel that is enough for today's episode. I was mainly doing a lot of stuff off camera today, mainly getting a whole bunch of work done on this. Had to deal with some inconveniences, as you may have saw a little bit of. But yeah, I just need to round everything off, do some more off-camera stuff. I'm going to try to show as much of this as I can, but a lot of it's just going to be me trying to move everything around, so not too much to see quite yet. Do need to go get more dirt, apparently, so might need to dig up somewhere close by. But either way, guys, I feel that this should be about the end of the episode now. I'm probably going to continue work on this. Going to be building a grass bridge next episode, probably. It's from a very particular place, trying to do the math on the amount of blocks that I would need grass to travel and such. But anyways, I guess I'll catch you all next episode. But yeah. See ya.